What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Herb's Comic Book Journey. And as we last left off, we were looking at Planet Hulk, and it was actually a really good story. But we come back to the conclusion of where we left off. But before we get into that, as you always know, we got to talk about our sponsors. So for starting off, let's talk about FNX Fit. FNX Fit, as you guys know, I've been taking FNX Fit for a while now. Coming up, it's about 3 months that I've been taking it. I feel good. I feel great. I'm starting to use this to do all my workouts. I'm also, I'm feeling better when I work out. I feel calm, relaxed. I feel like a different person whenever I work out. So, with that being said, go on blurdsandwhiskey.com. Go and look at our sponsors and look up FNX Fit and go ahead and purchase anything on there. And with the promo code FNX Blerds13, that's FNX BLERDS13. And this way you can go and get 15% on all of our products. So let's get back into the story. All right, so where we last left off, we had Devil, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, basically just taking out this big fucking green monster on Planet Hulk in the Greenland. And considering how big this monster was, it was really bigger than Devil. So Devil went on and he has that no, I'm not going to quit attitude just like Cap. He goes ahead and just takes the whole damn thing out himself. And it's not even gonna lie, I was looking at that. That's kind of fucking impressive. And Doc Green felt the same way. And he was like, wow, I really never expected you to go ahead and take out this damn monster just like that. So they took a break, but as they were taking the break, they realized, hey, we're far away from where we need to be right now. We might as well just cut into the mudland, and at this point just take on whatever comes our way, because you have the tribal hulks that's literally just can just beat the shit out of every single person that comes their way. Now mind you, I didn't say this in the last one, throughout the whole entire process of this journey with Cap, Doc Green, and Devil, Cap had numerous flashbacks thinking about Bucky. So you see times when they have like adventures trying to go ahead and take on bad guys, and you had times when they was actually thinking about taking the superhero serum to become better fighters and just basically just be better heroes. So in the midst of this, he was still thinking about him throughout this whole entire process, because if you remember, the goal is to go ahead and take out the Red King so him and Bucky can live their life. So, and the only way they could do that is by taking out the Red King, which the God Supreme, Doom, has said, look, I'll let you guys do whatever you want as long as you take out the Red King. So he basically asks, well, how come, he asks, as far as Cap asks Doc Green, well, how come you don't get in on trying to take him out? And he's like, well, I got bigger plans than this, but at the same time, if I take him out, it's going to be blood on my hands, and the tribal hawks will detect that, and I can't have that. I got bigger plans than this. So as they make their way onto the tribal hawks through Mud Kingdom, so they notice something where it's nothing but skulls, heads, just lined up in a wall. And I'm not talking about just a little wall. I'm talking about like a big ass wall, because it was from the prior war. And Cap is kind of taken away by this. He's like, holy shit, like this is kind of serious. So right afterwards, Doc Green pretty much chastised him for being so naive. Then he says, like, Doc Green says, hey, you have to kill him. It's you have to take this guy out. And he's like, well, Cap says, well, I don't have any quarrels with him. I mean, I just need to go ahead and get Bucky. When I go in there, I'm just gonna ask for Bucky. I don't want no beef. So as they keep on walking, they come up to this cave, and the cave basically is where the Tribal Hawks was, because it was designed by all the Tribal Hawks. Then they just said, and Doc Green pretty much says, you know what, this is where I have to step off and everything, because I can't let them know that I have something to do with this. So as they go into the cave, talking about Cap and Devil, lightning just strikes and everything goes black. And all of a sudden, you just see, I guess, some light come in, and then you see nothing but arrows being thrown at Cap. Some of them actually left gruesome wounds on him to the point to where he just collapsed. And Devil's nowhere to be found. So I'm assuming he's outside, I guess you could say. But as he falls to the ground, the Tribal Hawks come in and pretty much capture him. Okay, so as these Tribal Hawks pretty much tie him up and try to start a fire, all of a sudden Doc Green jumps out and says, like, hey, this puny human's mine. I need to get my human back. So he rescues him in the midst of all this, and he takes him to the Red King. But in the midst of this, Cap starts to thinking about the times with Bucky again, and when they was in the Coliseum, and they was pretty much doing their gladiator thing. So Hulk wakes him up out of his reminiscent state, and he says, look, man, when I take you in here, it's not going to be as easy as it was like when you guys were still in his grandmother's spot. So then Cap is like, well, how the fuck you know about Bucky's grandmother's pies and everything? And Hulk's reply was basically like, hey, we're in Gamma. It lets you know everything of your true self. So yeah, I know some shit. I got Gamma and I know things. So then all of a sudden you just hear this big crash sound, and it's Devil Dinosaur comes out of nowhere and just pretty much tramples over over the Tribal Hawks. He meets up with Cap. Cap jumps on him, and they jump into the room to go and see Red King. They come and talk to Red King. They're like, look, man, I demand you show me where Bucky is. Where the hell is my boy at? And in the most savage way possible, Red King says, like, dude, I sent his head over to Doom about a month ago, bruh. He lifts up his arm and said he's merely a trophy. What? Oh shit. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit fucked me up for a second. So outside you have Devil Dinosaur just getting into this big ass fight with the rest of the Village Hawks. Tribal Hawks. And yeah, Cap is kind of fucked up right now with what just happened. So in the midst of this, he's like, what's his name? Red King says to Cap, hey, so you know that he does this shit to every single person who's weak-minded. I mean, he does this to every single person that he has tried to take. He wants people to just fight each other just to make himself feel inferior and to make everybody else feel inferior. So yeah, and in the midst of this, he was like, look, dude, Bucky was weak, and so are you for even thinking, believing this shit from what's his name, Doom. And Doom does this shit to everybody, long story short. So rightfully, Steve is pissed, and the Red King says, well, this was really Doom's fault because he gave him a hopeless mission. You really thought that he was going to come over here and kill us. Yeah, okay. This was on him. That shit, no. Bro. Anywho. So in the midst of this, Red King says, hey, look, why don't you just, since you can't beat me, just join me so we can go and take on the God Doom. And she was like, nah, fuck this, man. You killed my mans. So now I gotta fuck you up. So he goes ahead and basically just beats him to his shit and decapitates him. And picks up Bucky's arm in the midst of this. And Hulk is sitting there trying to congratulate him and like, hey, you took out the Red King. Even though Steve really isn't trying to hear that, Doc Green says to him like, nah, you realize what happened. The gamma of the Hulks is in you now. It's like it took all this rage for you to go ahead and to take him out. Hell, I knew Bucky was dead. I mean, shit. I mean, I knew he was dead, and the only way that I had to lie to you in order to get you to keep going after him. So I didn't give a fuck about the Red King. I wanted you to take him out. So the only way that I can get you to take him out is getting Hulk angry. He's like, I don't have any Hulk in me. He's like, no, you do, because you wasn't gonna be able to take him out unless you had that energy up in you. So he even tells him, like, at one point, I was just like you. So in the midst of him talking about this, he actually goes back to him. Doc Green turns back into human form and tells him, like, dude, I was part of the super soldier serum, except they gave me gamma instead of the serum, and I turned into this. So I'm just like you, believe it or not. So in the midst of this, he says, nah, Bucky didn't make me like mad and shit. He made me brave. He made me strong. So that's why I took that motherfucker out. He took out my man. Long story short. So meanwhile, outside you see Devil Dinosaur just the T-Rex just fucking everybody up. Now he's fucked up. Like, he's got all these arrows and shit in him. You can see he went through a beating, but he also put the punishment on all these Hulks. So yeah, I got this motherfucker actually is. I like Devil. Devil's cool. Wait, hold on a second. That didn't go out. That didn't come out right. Devil Dinosaur. I like Devil Dinosaur. Just clarify that. So as he makes his cries out, you see Cap just basically yells out and is like, yo, y'all motherfuckers stop this shit. I took out your king, holds his head in the air and just like, you know what, fuck everything. Bucky was the reason why he gave me hope to try to do right, but since he's dead, all is fucked up. I don't care about anything. Fuck this. I'm out. Devil, I know you. Meanwhile, Devil Dinosaur is like roaring and like crying way and everything, kind of fucked up because he found out that Bucky's dead too. But Cap is just like, you know, man, fuck this shit. We out. Let's roll. And don't look back. Don't look back at all. Because Bucky was that one thing that gave them hope, and hope was something that they needed. And now that that hope is gone, really don't give a fuck anymore. Could you blame them? And that is the end of Planet Hulk. So, I thought this was a dope ass story. Be sure to go ahead and check it out. Illustrations are on point. The storyline is really good. I was thoroughly entertained by this comic. You should be too when you go and pick it up and read it. So let's get into the second one. The second sponsor, the beer struggle. As you can see, it is not a struggle for me because I have beer struggle on my side to grow out this lovely beard, as you can see. I look good, feel good, smell good. Wife can't get enough of me. I'm not just saying that because she's wifey. She actually enjoys a nice looking, smelling good beard. And I mean, hey, could you blame her? So what you guys need to do, go on to The Beard Struggle on blurredsandwhiskey.com. Check out our sponsors. And you can go on to The Beard Struggle, go and get all your personal little beard oils, beard balms. You can go and get the heated comb. You can get, they even have like a spray for the heated comb so it doesn't do damage to your beard, like mine. They also have some day and night oils that help your beard stay hydrated, make it feel good and nice and smells good. And they have different fragrances for it as well. Even if you have a small beard and you want to grow it out, they have like a scruff balm. Try that out. Everything's all good. And you can go on to like I said, go on to blurredsandwhiskey.com, look onto our sponsors under Beard Struggle, and then click on that and then get 15% off using the promo code BLURREDS1. That's BLERDS 1. So be sure to go on and check that out. You guys enjoy it. You look good. You feel good. You smell good. Your ladies will like it too. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this review like I did. And I shall catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.